Hello, my friends. Let me tell you something very important today. Something most English learners never hear. You are not failing English because you are not smart. You are not failing because English is difficult. And you are not failing because you don't have time. You are failing because your method is wrong. Yes, your method. Too many words. Too much grammar, too much pressure, and today we are going to fix that. Completely. Now listen carefully. What if I told you? You can speak English confidently with only 500 words. No grammar stress, no fear, no confusion. Just simple English. Just real communication. Now think about this for a moment. English has more than 170,000 words. That sounds impossible to learn. But here is the truth. You don't use 170,000 words. You don't even use 10,000 words. Most daily English comes from a very small group of words. Simple words. Common words. Repeated words. So here is the new system. You only need 500 simple words, 5 sentence patterns, 10 minutes a day. That is it. Not more, not less. Just enough to speak real English. Part 1. Why most people fail. Let's be honest. Most learners fail because they overthink English. They study grammar rules. They memorize long lists. They try to translate every sentence in their head. And when they speak, they stop. They freeze. They panic. And then they become silent. But listen carefully. Silence is not learning. Speaking is learning. Even broken English is progress. Even simple English is progress. Now, I want you to understand something very important. English is not a memory test. English is a communication tool. You are not here to be perfect. You are here to be understood. Part 2. The simple belief shift. Now, repeat this idea in your mind. I don't need perfect English. I need simple English. I need useful English. Again. Simple, useful, clear. Because here is the truth. Your brain does not like pressure. When you feel pressure, you stop speaking. But when you feel safe, you speak naturally. That is why simple English works. Part 3. The power of 500 words. Now, let's break the fear. With only 500 words, you can speak daily life English. For example, I go home. I eat food. I feel tired. I need help. I am happy. Simple sentences. Real communication. Now repeat after me mentally. Simple is powerful. Here is something important. Fluency is not big vocabulary. Fluency is repeated vocabulary. You don't need new words every day. You need the same words used every day. That is how your brain learns. That is how children learn. That is how natural speaking happens. Part 4. Sentence patterns, the real secret. Now, forget grammar rules. Forget complicated structures. Use patterns. Because patterns remove thinking. And speaking becomes automatic. Listen carefully. I want to. I need to. I am going to. I like to. I have to. Now watch how powerful this is. I want to eat. I want to sleep. I want to learn English. I want to go home. Same structure, different meaning. No stress, no confusion. Now listen again. I need to study. I need to work. I need to rest. I am going to work. I am going to eat. I am going to learn English. Do you see the pattern? One structure equals many sentences. That is real fluency. Not grammar rules, not memorization, just patterns. Part 5. Real Life English. Now, let's bring English into your life. Not textbooks, not theory, real life. Morning English. I wake up. I feel tired. I drink water. I get ready. I go to work. Simple life. Simple English. Work or study English. I am busy. I need help. I am working. I take a break. I feel stressed. Feelings English. I feel happy. I feel sad. I feel tired. I feel okay. I feel nervous. Now notice something. You already know enough English for daily life. You don't need more. You need practice. Part 6. Daily Practice System. Now here is your system. Only 10 minutes a day. Not 1 hour. Not 2 hours. Just 10 minutes. But every day. Step 1. Choose 10 simple words. Step 2. Make 5 sentences. Step 3. Speak out loud. Do not write. Do not translate. Just speak. Now repeat the same sentences for 3 days. Yes, repetition. Because repetition builds memory. Memory builds confidence. Confidence builds fluency. Now, here is another powerful method. Shadow speaking. Listen carefully. Pause. Repeat. I want to learn English. I want to learn English. Again. I am going to work. I am going to work. Train your mouth, not your notebook. Your mouth. Part 7. Remove the fear. Now, let's talk about fear. Fear is the biggest problem in English. Not grammar, not vocabulary. Fear. Fear of mistakes. Fear of people. Fear of embarrassment. But listen carefully. Mistakes are not failures. Mistakes are learning steps. Even native speakers make mistakes. So why are you afraid? You don't need perfect English. You need understandable English. If people understand you, you are successful. Now remember this. Confidence does not come from knowledge. Confidence comes from repetition. The more you speak, the more confident you become. Part 8. The Final Truth. Now, I want to tell you something very important. English is not a talent. English is not intelligence. English is not luck. English is a habit. And habits are built with small daily actions. So, stop overthinking. Stop waiting. Start speaking. Start simple. Start today. 500 words. Simple patterns. Daily practice. That is enough. More than enough. Now, let me ask you something. Will you stay silent? Or will you start speaking today? Because fluency does not come later. Fluency starts with your next sentence. Not tomorrow. Not next week. Now. So speak slowly. Speak simply. Speak every day. Even 5 sentences a day is powerful. And remember this. You don't need perfect English. You need real English. And real English is simple. If this message helped you, don't just listen. Practice today. Because your fluency is not in the future. It is in your next sentence.